book games. Ink-stained pages, they're tearing apart. Superhero love, but a villainous heart. Foxes and speech bubbles fill up their world. Justice gets deaf when the punches are hurled. Comic book council in a desperate plea. Lady Prom's crying, fanboy can't see. Heroes ain't saving the life they once knew. Ink's all they've written while love faded blue.
And I just realized that I didn't update the song banner. It said belly buttons. But no, it's Reflections. I screwed that up, and I didn't realize that till just like right now, staring at it. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well this weekend. It's just me this morning. Lady Prime is asleep on the couch. You may hear her snoring. Just an incredibly lazy individual. Oh, never mind. There she is. She showered. What's up, everybody? Is the vid coming out? The video coming out all right? I feel like I'm jumpy. I don't know why the computer's doing that, but hopefully it's not. I guess you need to check on your thing how we normally do it. But good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has had a good start to their weekend. Melodope was here early, calling us the hashtag early birds, and maybe we should have gone about naming the stream something like that. There you go. But you got to move over a little bit. And Comics Fan was here. He said Fortnite was not working. Couldn't log on to Fortnite, so he's here. And thought that was funny. Trev is excited to see today's guest, so we'll bring the guest out.
Who is it?
At some point.
I have to take my medicine, guys. If I sound funny, because I've been sick.
Comics Fan says Fanboy Star Wars is coming soon. I'm assuming he's talking about the Fortnite. I know Ollie and you were talking about the wrestling skins they added. Robin is here. She says good morning. And in case I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. She also says Comics Fan woke her up.
Comics Fan.
Yes. Manny the Hobgoblin Collector is here. Manny.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Oh, there you go. Sent me a random AOK. And maybe I'll make a video and show that. It's pretty cool. Now, it's got a lot of his artwork. A lot of artwork that I had seen that like he posted on Instagram and dedicated to someone else, and like I wound up with it. So I think that's cool.
Sorry,
especially
I can't
the Transformer artwork.
have people watch me because I can't take a pill like a normal
You can't
36-year-old.
you can't have people watching you swallow.
But I can't take a pill. That is my weakness. My weakness. I'm 36 years old. I can't take a pill like a normal person.
Troy's review. Well, Fanboy just messed up the episode title card. Either Trev or Lady Pride won the challenge. Yep. There's always errors on this stream, so like it was like right away. I need to just put. Well, no, never mind. I know what I need to do, and
It's
well, no. I need to take time and create a proper intro, and I haven't yet. And of course, we had a discussion about that this week. The marriage counseling portion of the stream. We had a breakdown, not a breakdown, just a freak out. What is up, Evil Mike? Evil Mike continuing to play Skyrim. Evil Mike, will you be getting Oblivion Remastered? I have so many games built up that I need to go back or play that I've bought, but I really want to play Oblivion Remastered because I've never played Oblivion. I had bought that 360
okay. Yeah.
from the pawn shop, and it's trash. Or the copy of Oblivion I had wasn't as good. And so when I finally got the chance to play Oblivion, I had played Skyrim a whole bunch, and going back to play Oblivion, it was just not. I didn't feel it, you know. And then, but now with this remastered Oblivion, I'm very, very tempted to once again jump into the Elder Scrolls. I was already tempted because I wanted to play Skyrim, but new game, I guess, or new
Did
to
he
me,
give you the
anyways.
bug?
He did give me the
He
bug.
gave you-
Well, I mean, I had it, but seeing him like just pushed it to 11. Slightly blurry, but if you move slowly, it's fine. So I don't know what's going on. Dave, good morning. Just Your Average Geeks. Just Your Average Geeks posted a very pretty cool clip from Robotech. I've never really watched Robotech. Back in the height of the 80s, the video store boom, we had a place called Video Giant. Yeah, so it's in the strip mall.
From Corpus?
No. Strip mall, kind of close to where McDonald's at in town. And it huge section of it, and it just had video on the top of it.
Nice.
And it was called Video Giant, but it just said video on it. And very, very cool place to rent movies from. But so back in the day, VHS could only hold so much. You would rent like 2 or 3 episodes of a cartoon,
I didn't know.
depending on how they released it to you. So like Transformers, you rent More Than Meets. No, maybe it's More Than Meets the Eyes. It's like the first 3 episodes of the cartoon. And so you get a VHS, you could rent that. So that was some of the first introductions to Transformers we had. But Robotech, you would rent their video, and I believe it was 1 episode at a time. And so we rented it because we saw the cover and it was cool. But we rented like an episode in the middle of the series or something like that. And if I'm not mistaken, it's done to where each episode builds up and builds up. It's like continuous. Whereas Transformers, you could watch a random episode and you're fine.
Mhm.
And so we were kind of lost. And
That was here. Do you remember that one place in San Antonio? I don't know if you were already there, but it was a huge place where you can rent movies. Like, it was huge, like Empire Records. Huge.
we're at.
I want to say like on Fredericksburg.
I never rented off of Fredericksburg.
And like it was very like 80s, early 90s style on the outside. Like it had the neon lights. I can't remember the name of it.
But so he put a clip from Robotech, cool fighting scene where this guy's taking on the mechs. So very, very cool. What's up, Collector P? Good morning. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Robin says, put it in a hot dog, Lady Prime.
She told me.
Your medicine.
Oh.
I don't know.
I just can't throw it like most people can just throw it in their mouth and swallow it. Like I have to put it in the back of my throat.
Okay, Evil Mike says he would, but he doesn't have a PS5. It's a big want. Definitely, I got you. Okay. Trev shouting Robotech. Evil Mike says Robotech is good. Mobile Suit Gundam is better. I will definitely have to get on those. Video stores, yes, definitely. Those were the days. Evil Mike says this is video stores. We
And
had
record
one.
stores.
Well, we had one here, man, up until about 05, maybe. It may not have been that late. It was the guy who helped fund the Scum,
Mhm.
and he had a video store there. And anyone who stole the videos, they did the photos on the wall thing. Don't rent to this person, and all. It was cool. It was the last video store that I ever saw where you could rent. Maybe there was one in Floresville, where the Little Caesars is at now.
Oh yeah. What was it though?
Gallery Video or
It
something.
was
I don't
just
know.
some random-
But yeah.
I miss those days, man.
Manny says, glad package arrived safely. The Swamp Thing and Man Thing pieces are for Fanboy Prime. Took a bit, but hope he likes them. So
I did like them, but at first I didn't know they were front and back. I thought it was just one, but then when I looked, it was cool.
here we go.
Display
Dave
it.
giving some knowledge. Yeah, early on, it was only 1 episode on each VSS. Yes, it has a continuous story. So tough to just jump in anywhere. Yep. And see, that's what happened to us when we were kids. And I even remember one random Christmas, and I don't know if my mom thought they were Transformers or she just thought they were cool looking puzzles. We had 2 different Robotech puzzles, like big battle scenes or whatever. Not the mechs, but where they're human. I don't even know if they're called mechs. I'm probably upsetting
You're insulting.
Robotech fans. But it was like a battle scene where the city's being attacked and like the characters are running off. So yeah. Yes, definitely. That would be awesome. One day I want to visit the last Blockbuster in Oregon. Oh, look at this. I don't know how long he's been there. Were you there for a while and I just didn't
No.
add you? Okay.
No.
He was-
Man, it's probably going to be best to show our covers like that, but I'll stick to this. Okay. Trev, we're still in the marriage counseling portion of the live stream. We haven't gotten to the cover battle part.
What marriage counseling? It's you talking. God.
How did you feel when she fell down? How did you feel?
No, he says he felt bad, but in him, I know him. He's like, I have ammunition for the rest of my life. Yes.
It's my face when I get to tell everybody what happened that it cracks me up every time I see it.
No, because
World War says, tell us. Oh, what I was doing.
I will. I will probably disappear in a while.
Go get it. Go get it. Just because it's so ridiculous.
But let me tell the story.
All right. Anyways, okay, so she's gonna have to go. What the hell? What? She fell down. She fell down, running so fast.
But it's not even that he's concerned. It's like he's talking to you like, what an idiot. Like you fell.
I said, what the hell?
Yeah.
Biscuit was even getting in. I didn't even notice Biscuit was getting in on that.
Oh man. All right. Yes, but to knock this out before we get too deep into the cover challenge, I do want to thank you, Trev. I do think you have helped save our marriage.
Yes, in many ways.
True. Absolutely true story. Lady Prime and I had not made love in a very, very
all right.
in a very, very, very long time. And you
were the inspiration.
You have been the key to reigniting the spark in the bedroom. I love this. What?
Yes.
Lady Prime gifted me something was it Valentine's Day?
Yes, but I didn't
I didn't get it till like
March.
Into March. And the spark was reignite. And I've showed this off in 2 different videos. I just randomly.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow.
So when she tells me go get the shirt, I know what time it is. I'm not eating Whataburger, you know what I mean?
So did I stalk you? Yes, I was like, I have to hunt for the perfect picture. I don't know what triggered it, but it was one of the streams. I guess you were calling him a beautiful white man, or we were talking about that.
Beautiful man.
No, you said
I didn't say white man.
I swear that's what you said.
When it comes to beauty, I don't see color. Any other time, yes. But
wow.
I don't remember what stream it was, but that's what triggered it, and I said, got it.
It's awesome. It's funny because I think it was Cody and I think it was Neil. They both commented on it on my second video that I did it on. I think I did it on the Barbarian Kung Fu Hall. So like, I don't know if I opened the video with this shirt on and then I never wore it again, or if I just showed off 2 books and then cut it out. Because I was wearing, I think the Killer Clown shirt.
Because you cut it like it was Fight Club, like you would.
No. I didn't do it like Fight Club, where it's just
where you see,
where it's just for like a blip. But like I showed off 2 books and then I edited it to where I went back in my other shirt. now I need pictures of this shirt worn in public.
Yeah, right.
We'll do a whole series like grocery shopping.
If I could never make Heroes Con happen the same year you go, I will wear it.
I want to have to get one for you then.
Oh, I have the perfect picture, Trev. I have the perfect picture.
Yeah, so don't be weirded out by my favorite shirt.
Weirded out.
And so a lady at church had given me some socks with Ollie and Leah's face on it. I don't know if that.
It was just Ollie.
Oh, it's just Ollie. That's right. Okay, she got me the one with both of them on it. So I don't know if that's what triggered it. Like you went to the website to get more socks, and then hey, this will be funny.
No, it was that episode, and I was like, what can I get him for Valentine's? But I didn't want. It had to be something like
For
Like-
Valentine's.
yeah,
That's
a tattoo, and then because
I didn't even get anything for Valentine's Day. Nothing.
oh, okay, not like nothing's been going on. But I was like, you know what? He needs a good laugh. So that was going to be my present for him, but I never gave it to him.
Oh man. So there you go. Robin says, I wish he showed what she was running for. Oh, like I need to add the clip of the big old banana into that. Got it, Robin. Got it.
Oh my god. That made my year.
Trust me, it made mine too. The sex shirt. Where's Neil's shirt like that? What is it? The Christmas one? I haven't worn it because it's not. Well, I do wear a few select Christmas shirts year round. What's up, Carmen's Crafts? Good morning. I hope you enjoyed what you walked into. If you wanted the actual. Manny says I need the whole Trev set. Yeah, yeah. I need some matching shorts so I can post on Throw Up Your Set Saturday.
But have you seen the underwear?
I don't want him on my underwear.
You know the one where the one where it's like this. It's like this. In the front.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's in the junk part,
Uh-huh.
and then you're like,
Oh, I could be holding my own thing. Is the back of the shirt Captain Afra?
Okay.
Ask the question before you even do I have the underpants. Oh, Lady Prime has the Trev undie.
those are for me.
Trev Speedos for the future. Oh. Woo. Oh, Robin says yes. Add the banana.
Oh, I thought she was gonna put Trev's face on the banana.
Oh no, I mean the shirt with Gil's head all over it. Coming soon, Robin. Coming soon. Woo. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
I've been sitting on it for a while. I was like, how do I want to do the full reveal?
Oh, that's perfect.
The context for those who don't remember why I would have called Trev a handsome man. Flip that light.
Besides that, you're wearing
No.
the pee.
Yeah, besides the fact that I wear the peepee things. No. Madam was going to sculpt your head.
This one.
Yeah, no, that one. Madam was going to sculpt your head, and there was a picture you put on Instagram for her, and I was like, man, Trev is a handsome man. Like, not, no Diddy, no Diddy at all. Maybe
No, it was Diddy.
maybe a little Diddy.
Because not only did he just say it to himself, he comes up to me. He's like, babe, look at this guy. Handsome dude, right? Like, are you, is this it? Like, are we done? Is this it? Because this is how we're going out.
Oh man, he has the banana.
The banana.
All right, Trev. Thank you for being on the stream. Reflection covers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you a collector of reflection covers the same way you are of kiss covers, or is it just something you happen to have in your collection?
Yeah, just quite a few of. I realize I am kind of a fan of them. Reflection covers and split covers, like I told you, that's where it's just two different things split in half on a cover. Just figured out I had a bunch of them. Started pulling them out.
I was going through reflection covers. I had to pause on the split covers, and I was like,
found a bunch.
"Well, no." Found them, and I was like, "Wait, that's not a reflect." And like I thought for a second there that it was, but yeah. And I've already interrupted you 4 times, so I do talk a lot.
It's all good. No, I just pulling books to sell. I'm selling a bunch of books on eBay and just found a bunch of them. I was like, I guess I'm a pretty good fan of these. So
Gotcha.
It's a good idea.
What kind of covers do you like? What have you found in your collection that you, besides skulls?
I mean, it's skulls and
Big boobs?
big boobs, big hair.
Big boobs, big hair. That's what she's a fan of, yeah.
Big hair. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. will you do your hair especially big that day?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
we're gonna have to buy extra hairspray, and I can't be anywhere near something flammable.
I do love Lady Prime's Daria cosplay.
It wasn't intentional. It just that's my comfort.
Daria.
Yeah, it's just my comfort.
The sister is her younger sister?
Yes, Quinn.
I thought she was the older sister this whole time. Like, I feel bad for some of the things I may have done while watching Daria.
Imagine what you do in real life if I could tell people.
No, just telling people that's my favorite character. That's all I've done.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes, Trev. So thank you for joining us on Robin with the what?
When I see
Enjoying
her
this.
on a poster, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
I expect it.
on a wanted poster.
Yeah.
in the library.
I'm on
The
both
library, the
screens.
post office. Okay, so reflection covers. Lady Prime had some
Questionable.
questionables, and I said, no, those are not reflection covers. I get the idea you're coming from, but that is not a reflection cover. Are you going to try to use it during this cover battle, or are you going to ask ahead of time?
No, I'm gonna ask later. For these were my maybe babies.
Okay, so you have true reflection covers.
Yes.
All right. It was a little hard for me to find them on day one, but last night, with the pressure was on, I was finding them like crazy.
And because
so,
we were in the same room.
yeah,
probably
we had two people looking at the same time. What's up, Wellbore? Do you want to say anything about Wellbore?
Hello, my favorite Canadian.
There you go. Trev, Wellbore said the other day that Lady Prime was her favorite Texan. Now, I know you said you're not originally from Texas, but living in Texas, your stream is, delivered from Texas. Wellbore made an appearance on your live stream. I mean, you allowed him his first live stream debut.
He had a face.
We know what Wellbore thinks about me. You know, he was talking about you need to get a good guest on this afternoon. So
Do I need to get him one of these shirts too?
yeah, you need to get him on here.
He watched from the beginning at double speed. So he knows everything that's happening. Simple
The
Simon
review.
is the Kiss cover collector. I don't know, man. Trev
He
is
is. He's the one that I got it from. He's the
oh, okay.
OG.
So you lick your covers too, or kiss your cover.
What?
Robin says
He's the
that
original
gives half
Kiss
the watch
collector.
time. Well, Robin, I it's okay. So I'd rather him watch a total stream than jump in. I would rather Wellbore watch how he wants to than worry about my watch time. So, Lady Prime, you won last time. Trev, you also won the last time you were on. You guys determine between yourselves who goes first.
Trev can go first. He's the guest.
Oh, look at how nice she is. You can go first. Not if you want to go first, but you can go first.
Well,
Okay, and so I noticed that certain reflection covers happened with a few characters.
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man and Aquaman is where I found reflection covers because of water, and then Spider-Man always swinging through the city. Now I didn't grab a bunch of those because I didn't think they were great reflection covers. It just you had a little clip of a reflect. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It wasn't the highlight of the cover or whatever. Is Trev really going first? Okay.
All
Ladies and
right.
gentlemen, Lady Prime has been so kind to put the pressure on our guest.
because I'm not rude where like you cut people off.
I
I'm like,
just cut Trev off 2 seconds
here
ago.
you go.
Wellbore does say, I apologize for hurting anyone's ego. It was not, not my intention. And Mike brings a great point. Mirrors, glass, and water. So yes, definitely. You got Trev sick.
Sorry, Trev. Sorry, I've been around these Bay's kids.
And then this is also a second reason why I wanted to wear this shirt. So it's like Trev has to look at himself like he's looking at a reflection.
It's kind of hurting my eyes.
She couldn't get you in a hat or nothing. She was like bald head, like. But Like I said,
No, because if I put the hat, it was gonna cut off. Trust me, I went.
it would have been less Trev per shirt.
Yeah, it would have. And I tried different to show how it would look. So trust me, I was like, this is gonna be it. This is the one.
And she would, because this shirt is really for her, not for me.
No, I just put thought into it.
All right. Round one, fight.
Round one. All right. I'm going to go with some Usagi Yojimbo.
In the sword.
And the sword.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Now I see the Ninja Turtles.
That's cool. I like that.
So I found a Nightwing cover where Blockbuster is holding a knife and it has a reflection of his face, but I couldn't figure out the science behind it. Like, it would not have worked.
Right.
And so like, to me, it wasn't a true reflection. It was just an artist putting his face there, right? You know, I was looking for something like this and I couldn't find one. I was like, I know I have one with a sword. That is a fantastic, fantastic cover. So the 80s cartoon or misnamed the character, right? Because his name is not really Usagi Yojimbo. That's just what the 80s cartoon or the Ninja Turtles cartoon named him as.
Really?
Right.
Wow. I
And
didn't know that.
I can't remember the explanation behind it.
Boo Stan Sakai. Why are you booing Stan Sakai?
Oh yeah, what's going on there, Mike?
Are you guys fighting? Are y'all breaking up?
I do have to say my drive to work on Sundays is a little different. Let's see, is this Brody or Logan? Good morning, either way, whichever one is on and watching from my mother's domain. Well, house. I guess her domain is different now. It's Logan. All right, Logan. Good morning, Logan.
Loki.
Morning, Logan.
Robin says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. I think I was supposed to sing that.
Yeah.
But she didn't put musical notes, so it wasn't the first thing that popped into my head.
Because our friend Justin Birch. Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. Need to hear that story. Figure that out.
I need to ask him. He comes on my live sometimes.
Well, boy, do it in her voice. Can you do it in the Robin voice, singing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtle in the half shell. Turtle power.
Heroes in a Half
Oh,
Shell.
Heroes in the Sorry, it's hard when you're trying to
To me,
hear
it's hard because you need to like enunciate every
word. 'Cause you can't.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, is that how she
Well,
was?
like, the last word in every sentence is extended. What are the competing covers? Oh, Comics Fan wants us to get going. All right, Lady Prime, what's your reflection cover for round one? Comics Fan is not having this bull. And let me blow you up. I don't think that's a reflection cover. I think that's an artist taking liberties.
But what if the dice are?
I understand what you're saying, but how is the dice? What is Flash just happened to stand over there, and Martian Manhunter's just happened to stand over there,
Oh, my God.
and Wonder Woman's happened to stand over there, and it's just reflecting their face? I think this is a bad reflection cover.
Where's Mike? He's because Trev is participating. Trev can't be the commissioner. So
Evil Mike says, and I'm playing. I do like Stan Sakai. Doug says they're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
What's up, Doug?
All right, and Doug does say, but those are chrome dice. Troy's review says it's a reflection cover. Evil Mike says it's magic, and magic can cast reflection. You see this bull? You see this?
Ooh.
If I was showing this cover,
I need to make it Mike's shirt.
yeah,
You know, I would have disqualified it, but Mike makes a good
thank
point.
you, Trev. Thank you, Trev. This is
Mike
why I
makes
have
a
a
good point,
Trev
though.
shirt on. I disagree with the consensus of the judge this morning, but I will go along with it. I picked Silver Surfer 49. I have probably used this cover before. You know what? I think I used it when Neil and I were just picked random characters, and so I picked Silver Surfer that morning, and everybody took a dump on Silver Surfer and my covers. But I think it's a good reflection cover. Silver Surfer 49. The Beast is reflected off his dome,
Nice.
his chrome dome. Good Silver Surfer face. I think I like. What would you call this? Is this a profile, like a pic? I have a lot of covers where the face is shown.
Headshot.
What's that?
Headshot.
A headshot. Yes. Why would I have not said headshot? That perfectly sums it up. The being handled by skeletons, so magic. Maybe he doesn't even know. Well,
What are you doing? You're like disproving your own
imagination. Well, I mean, he likes Lady Prime, so he's going to side with her.
No, there's been times where he doesn't. I don't know if he's mad at me that day or.
What's up, Cody? Here's another Texas brother right here. Just
Howdy.
put you on blast, so I hope you wanted everybody to know you're from Texas, Cody. But Cody, does it bother you that Wellbore says that Lady Prime is his favorite Texan? I want to stir the pot. All right, so round one, reflection covers. This fantastic real reflection of off of Silver Surfer's head. That fantastic real reflection of the Ninja Turtles off of Yojimbo or Yosagi's sword, and Lady Prime's artist interpretation, imagination off of these dice. Logan, you piece of trash.
What did Logan do?
He voted for Lady Prime.
Logan, you're my favorite nephew. You're going in the will.
Darkness Turtles all day long. Just Your Average Geek is taking Trev. Robin's Buys and DIYs is taking Trev's choice. Reviews is taking Trev. Evil Mike is taking Lady Prime. I'm telling you, look at this.
Thank
See
you.
what I'm saying?
Thank you, Mike. I love
Carmen
you so
Scraps is taking Trev. Wellbore is taking Trev. Comics Fan is taking Trev. He says a great cover, Lady Prime, but he's taking Trev. Cody is taking Trev. The Collector P is taking Trev. Evil Mike is not even giving me the common courtesy of putting a 0 in the scorecard. It is simply a 7-2 battle between Trev and Lady Prime. Evil Mike pumps up Trev's number to 9. Yes, I'm just going to put mine down. Once again, Silver Surfer is being dumped on.
One day you'll find your audience.
I'm gonna, okay.
I think the surfer part was cool. The other, the reflection, he looked kind of weird.
Oh, what's that? You said the Silver Surfer part of it was cool?
Yeah.
Not the beast he's about to fight?
I think
Is
maybe
he,
it's
Not the random space creature he's about to fight? All right. Here's the thing. As when Aaron was known as Norn Rad Art, he wouldn't have even voted for that because he's not even truly a Silver Surfer fan, right? And then he say something about that at one point. He just used it for the rad art or something.
Oh, really? I didn't. That's new to
It was
me.
something on one stream because he was on there and I was like, oh, here we go, Silver Surfer fan. He's like, actually, I'm not. And I was like, oh, great. I would have got dumped on there too. Lady Prime, you are up. I will create a banner. Oops. Oh my gosh. I need a mouse. Oh no. Don't click that button.
No. In stream.
I almost did. I hate laptops. I hate
I do too.
laptops.
I don't work from my laptop. I'm spoiled. I got the 2 screens and I use my actual keyboard. I don't mess with the laptop.
All right, which non-reflection cover are you going to use right now?
This is mine.
Another JLA cover. Okay. We have that is a real reflection. Look, the group is there because his eye is kind of segmented. It's a repeating reflection.
Just in case I feel like Robin's going to be like, I don't see it.
Yeah, we should have taken a picture and then we could have posted the presented.
This is my cover.
Nice.
That was the first one I found. I think. Yeah.
Okay, so true story. I bought that cover at one of the Ekmans because I had an idea for eyes or eyeballs in a future cover battle. How do I do the layout? Let's see. Everybody's seeing me first.
It is a lot. It's like a bee's eye where it's honeycombed almost.
Yeah, I don't know which alien it's supposed to. At first, I thought it was Despero, but it's not. And I've never read the issue. Oh my gosh, why am I? Apparently, I don't know how to type. And Trev with the big old one.
This is not the first thing I read.
Are you a whore? Well, there you go. Answer the question, Lady Prime.
He's asking Wonder Woman.
Let's see. Okay, let me scroll back.
You misspelled my name. I'm not Trey.
What the heck?
Wow, can't even get.
Wow, I'm out of here.
I really don't know how. Oh, I don't know if it did autocorrect. What the hell?
Probably. It always does. That probably.
Does it? Do you have that problem?
Yeah.
All right, let me.
Do eyes really cast a reflection?
All right, let's see.
That's a good question. Well, it's an alien eye, not a human eye.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm
And
guessing
they
he's
don't
an
have
insectoid creature. Okay, there we go. Trev, I apologize. That was not done intentionally. Let's see. What did I miss? That's a lot in one eye. Okay. Why that sounds dirty, I don't know. Oh, Robin's upset because Lady Prime didn't buy it, that I bought it. Mike said, do eyes really cast reflection? I would say insectoid would, right? Because there's almost a lens over their eye. I would think the fluid does, Michael. There we go. And Wilbur says, what? You shall now and from this point. Oh, don't make me start this.
Damn it. He's going to call me Trey for like the next 2 weeks. Watch.
Oh, man. I apologize, Trev. That was
Trev,
honestly, that was not intentionally.
What you should have said was, who's Trey?
All right. Man, there's two ways I could go with this cover, and I'll explain that here in a bit. I think this is the better reflection, but I like his ridiculous looking face, but I'm going to go with this one. This is Batman, number 638. If I'm not mistaken, this is the second printing, but it is Red Hood. It is the reveal of Jason Todd as Red Hood in this issue. And if you see on the hood or the mask, you have the reflection of Batman. Now, the interesting thing about this cover is the first printing was... So it's literally, you have both sides of the reflection. And I wanted to do this one because of Batman's stupid looking face. Look at that goof. But this has a better reflection. Here you see Jason Todd reflection a little bit. It's kind of blurry. This one's better. And you still get Batman's ridiculous face.
Wow. That's cool.
Thanks,
is
sir.
The second printing?
I believe this is the second printing. Let me make sure. Let's see. Yes, barcode-wise, it reveals it's the second printing. Which you would think this would have been the second printing because, word bubbles weren't necessarily, they've gone away. I mean, they're still there. But this was the first. This was the second, yeah. Comics fanboy Prime is double dipping. I just wanted to it is a comic show, so I think showing off unique comics is a good thing. Evil Mike says, just throwing all kinds of wrong names today. Who is Red Heel? I didn't say Red Heel, did I? I did. Wellbore with the hashtag so many Batman books. Thank you, Wellbore.
So I'm glad
WrestleMania on the brain.
we have this audience because you call me out, make fun of me for all my I mispronounce stuff, I fall, I do something wrong. And here they are.
Brian LCS is here. Brian LCS is here. Good morning, Brian. I hope you're doing well on this fabulous weekend. Christina Payne is here. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Christina.
I know you were about to say something, but Trev really has a a cover he needs to show this round.
Yeah.
You know, we try to speed things along on this live stream.
I'm gonna go with the eye reflection also. But we're
Oh,
going
there we
with
go.
Odin. And we got Jane Foster in the reflection. I don't know.
All right.
Nice.
This is the mighty Thor versus Odin.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, I confirm this is a second break. It's pretty good.
I like it. I dig it.
Wellbore says it's therapy, Lady Prime. I'm supposed to be able to say what's on my mind.
I can't.
There we go. That's officially confirmed that Wellbore said that. Trev, were you reading that title at the time, or is it just sit back and reveal all of Fanboy's mistakes? Was that a title you're reading at the time, or is that something you picked up because of the reflection?
No, this is the one I picked up. I think first 10 issues. When I first got back into comics, I was grabbing keys left and right, just
Gotcha.
kind of being stupid about stuff. So I grabbed the first run of this because that was Jane Foster's run. So it was like all her first keys.
Were you
And all the
upset?
hype was coming out for Thor 4 and stuff.
So were you upset about Thor: Love and Thunder being a terrible movie? And
It had some good parts to it, but a lot of it was just, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. Me and Ollie watched Thor Ragnarok a lot.
a lot,
Like a lot.
he puts it
Thor
on all.
Ragnarok is good.
Okay, so Thor Ragnarok. You can blame Guardians of the Galaxy for changing the tone of the Thor flicks, because it's like, oh, here's Guardian of the Galaxy and
his
everything's funny. Now Thor's
Yeah.
not as serious; he's funny.
Right.
I like funny Thor, and Infinity War was still okay because it's still funny Thor, but it also it let Thor be basically, the God of Thunder when he goes out there and annihilates what's his name's army, and then Endgame took a dump all over that. What's up, Tim? Good morning, Comic Collector.
But I think it can build on that if they make another Thor movie.
The Love and Thunder.
Oh, well, a Thor movie in general.
Well, they made Thor: Love and Thunder after Endgame, so you're saying?
Well, I haven't watched it, so never.
I got you. Okay.
But had that movie not happened, I'm saying they could expand on it, and maybe his character grows up a little bit.
Yeah, I got you. Are y'all coming today? No, Logan, we're not going to see you. We will. You will get to hang out with Ollie, Logan.
You're coming to our house anyways.
Evil Mike says, I think Thor 1 was better, serious with some comedy, right? Instead of just making him, yeah. But
Thor:
that's
Love
what
and Thunder. If you just take out all the kid part to it, and Mount Olympus, I think it's a lot better movie.
Gotcha.
lot
They need to
more
do a fan
serious.
edit the way they did fan edits for like the Phantom Menace, or whatever it was, the Phantom edit. Yeah.
The Phantom.
So, alrighty. Round 2. We have 2 eyeball reflections, and we have a Red Hood mask reflection. Robin says,
Hmm.
How's that song go? The things that make you go, Is that how it is? Something like that?
That I don't know what you're talking about.
Wellbore says the Zeus skipping. Evil Mike is taking Trey.
Look what you
I know. I'm going to feel bad for a while. All right, let's see. Cody's taking Fanboy Prime. Doug, flip the coin on the eye covers, and Trev or Trey won. Sorry, Lady Prime. Comics Fan is taking Lady Prime. Logan is taking Lady Prime. Robin and Spies and DIYs is taking Lady Prime. Tim, the Comic Collector, is taking the Red Hood. Just Your Average Geeks is taking Fanboy Prime. Troy is taking Trev. Carmen's Crafts is taking Fanboy Prime. Melodope, what's up, Melodope, is taking Lady Prime. Another Texas brother right there. Collector P is taking Lady Prime. Wellbore is taking Lady Prime. Robin says, Trev, if you picked a different cover, you would have won. Melodope says hi to Robin. Brian LCS is taking Trev. Good luck, Mike, calculating the totals on that one, because I couldn't keep a tally in my head. I think Trev won again, but
you got people like Robin putting more than just the name.
We should have told a disclaimer. Trev, say it. Say it.
But yes,
Just put a name.
just in case people were looking for this one, Batman 638. And so I think I'll post this for your sets, throw your set up Saturday or whatever. Is it sets or set? Set, right?
Sets.
No, sets, okay. Don't want to do the wrong one.
I'm pretty sure. Now that you said that, now I'm kind of thinking. I don't know.
Okay, Evil Mike said Trev winning, then he said Lady winning. So I don't know which is the official.
Lady, she won that.
You think so? I didn't do the counting. Okay. Well. Oh, you got, man, it was all over the place.
Well,
What is it? First to four? Is that what it is?
Oh, hell. I didn't take into account the third guest. Yeah, we could do first to four. Do you have enough?
First to three? Oh, yeah, I have plenty.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out if I got to bring in the big guns to win.
I guess.
Gotcha.
Oh, please.
It's big guns, not the big gun.
Okay, I'm first up this round.
Yeah.
No big guns for me. When you think reflections, you think of mirrors. And I could not use Batman 47 or whatever it was, where Batman or Bruce Wayne is looking in the mirror and the reflection is Batman. So I went with Flash 212. We have, when you think of mirrors, we have Mirror Master. This is a different kind of reflection. It's like when you have two mirrors side by side,
yeah.
and it doubles it like that.
That's cool.
So the reflection
Very
is
cool.
rather than being like this kind of reflection, it's like this where you get
That's cool.
That's cool.
like a compact mirror where it has two mirrors. Yeah. There you go. This is the first issue of Jeff Johns' run of Flash that I read because I thought the cover was cool. I had already been tempted to buy it in previous weeks. The Michael Turner covers were like really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked this up, read it, and I was like, okay, I like this Jeff Johns guy. And that's where my bromance with Jeff Johns began.
Nice.
It ended when I stopped buying comics. And I haven't, because what is it? Is it Ghost Machine is the name of his universe over there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got the hat. There you go.
Yes, sir.
And so I haven't read any of those titles just yet. Yes, bring the big guns, Robin says. Wellbore says, pew, pew, Robin. No, she says guns now because she played
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
No, she plays Fortnite.
She's corrupted by Fortnite.
She's always playing Fortnite.
She is
Yeah.
always playing Fortnite. She forgot she was a crafting channel and is now a Fortnite
She's
channel.
like, that's all. But that's cool though. Like you
You found something you love, and you may not have ever found that out if you've never been on YouTube and whatnot. So there you go. Mellow Dope with the Ghost Machine fire. Wellbore says, treat myself to Ghost Machine. I want to. Do they collect it in trades?
Not yet. I'm sure. They will be.
I'm a single issue reader, but at some point I've
I
got to downsize the single issues because
I like
the collection is.
trades, but
You do like trades.
I do like trades. But I do buy Swamp Thing covers all the time. Like even though I know I have at least 3 or 4 of the trades.
Troy, have a good day. Got to go. Have to spend some money on a vehicle. All right. I hope that means you're getting a new vehicle versus having to fix an older vehicle because that can be a pain in the butt. There we go, madam. Good
Madam.
morning.
Madam.
Missed you. I'm late. Love all you peeps, or love you all. Peeps. Madam, hope you are doing well. Madam, you are the inspiration for this shirt I am wearing. I mean, obviously, Trev is the inspiration for the shirt I'm wearing. But
You started his love affair.
when you were sculpting Trev's face, he posted a picture, and I happened to say to Lady Prime that Trev was a handsome man.
It wasn't just casual. It wasn't just like, oh,
It
that's a.
was so uncasual. I believe I even talked about it on the live stream.
He was like, that's a handsome dude. Like the way he said it too. It wasn't just like, oh, he's good looking. That's a handsome dude.
Madam, I recognize that mug. It's cheaper to fix her. On the cars, yes.
Me, no, it's not cheaper.
No.
No.
Lady Prime got more issues than Action Comics.
Yeah, the
And so
years
I
of
will-
therapy.
I guess I'll go next, huh?
Also can go digital to read trades. Thank you, Mike. Yes, I'm sorry, Trev. You're up next. Yes, I'm sorry.
We'll go with some Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Oh,
and
nice.
Weapon H.
Nice.
Ollie just discovered Weapon H. He's developed a love for Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. I did not want him to watch that show, but a movie. But Lady Prime and him watched it. There you go, madam. There's the full scope of the shirt. Robin wanted me to do this, so.
Jesus.
And I was like, well, there's a Weapon H. It's a combination of Hulk and Wolverine. So he has a couple of issues or two of that.
Yeah,
that
Frank Castle.
Yes,
Cosmic
Frank
Ghost
Castle.
Rider. That's awesome.
Yes.
I found
How
that
did you
out
feel
pretty
reveal that was him.
pretty recently. Yeah, I didn't know that until I read that.
Oh, you didn't know when it happened?
No, I've never read this. I wasn't collecting during this time, so.
This was during the Old Man Thanos storyline or something like that, where he gets captured by himself or something like that, and that's where Cosmic Ghost Rider made his debut.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Mike says it's from when Frank goes good.
Is this the storyline where Thanos wipes everybody out and just Cosmic Ghost Rider and him are left, and the Hulk?
I don't know because isn't Silver Surfer around?
No,
And
I think
He's now Silver Surfer Black or something like that.
yeah.
I have the issues. I never read it.
Hmm.
Crazy amount of reprints during that time period. That's whenever what's his name was on top of the world. Donny Cates. What happens when Trev puts that shirt on? Does a portal open a Whataburger? Robin says, "Where's the reflection?" If you look at the top of Cosmic Ghost Riders, there it is. You see a character with cloth.
Not hard to see there, Robin.
It's
Come
not.
on.
It's not hard to see, Robin.
I think she just trolls us.
Youngsters should read The Adventures of Tintin and Yoko Sono. Yes, Robin, the claws. Evil Mike says yes and no. Cosmic Ghost Rider finds a baby Thanos and plans to turn him good.
Okay. Kind of like what they did in DC with Darkseid.
Trev, how do you feel about Robin's comment? This is not a big gun.
This is
right?
not a big gun. No.
I mean, pew pew. All right, Lady Prime, you are last this round.
Robin.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying. Imagine having her live on the stream with the pew pews.
I mean, pew pew.
The whole stream, I tried to get her to say guns, and I did not get her to crack. I love it. I mean, pew pew looks at Wellbore. All right, what do you got? What reflection cover do you got?
You've used this cover before.
That is not a reflection
It's a
cover.
reflection cover
Ah,
because his suit could be so shiny that these are all in front of him.
it's not a reflection cover. If you're going to say it's a reflection of the souls or the bodies he jumped into, I mean, I guess it's not a reflection cover. This is why I was holding your hand, or this is why I wanted to hold your hand while selecting covers. The look. What's
Her
up, Kenny?
defense, her
What if-
defense is it's latex.
It's latex. No, look what Mike said.
So,
I hardly ever say pew pew anymore. Evil Mike says he is protecting baby Thanos from Wolverine. Okay. Evil Mike says disqualified.
Woo.
He can't explain this one away with magic. See, and this is the argument I thought you were going to use. Like Comics Fan says, it reflects
Ooh.
dead man's past.
I mean, what did you use this cover for?
Dead man is wearing the Trev shirt. What did I use that cover for?
Yeah,
We did random covers one day.
I'm sure that's what we did. I don't remember what you did it for.
You're still going to try to use this.
I am.
All right. I guess. This right here, marriage counseling. This is exactly how the marriage goes. Hey, disqualified. Still going to use it? Yes.
Yep.
Can't argue with it.
Would have done the same thing. You would have done the same thing because you would have been like, nobody's going to tell me what to do. So,
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, okay. So magic. If it's magic, it can't be a reflection. If it's magic, why can't it be a reflection? Overturned and allowed. This is some bull.
Dang.
He also throws this dig in right now. It's the Trey shirt. It was not intentional, and it's not the button I pressed.
Hey, it's Neil.
All right.
What's up, Neil?
and remember, those are the fingers you want in your belly button too, Trey.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta have a thumb hole.
Oh, is Neil here this morning? I see someone saying hi to Canned Onion.
Oh, there, I see him. I just saw him right now.
Hey, Neil, what's up?
What up, Neil?
Canned onions sounds disgusting.
I like my onions Funyun style.
Yeah.
That's really how I eat my onions. Brian LCS, not playing around. He says Trev. Cody says Lady Prime. Evil Mike says Fanboy. I have us at 1-1-1. Doug says Trev. The artwork is so much better. Madam says Trev. Robin says Well, Poor says Fanboy. Oh my.
What up, Cliff?
That'll be a fun episode when we do. Never mind.
What?
The non-reflection cover is gonna win.
I'm trying to scroll the chat and it's just going by so fast. But I see that Mike said at one point it was 4-4-1. Clip on Comics says, is that Trev? It is indeed. Carmen's Crafts take Lady Prime. The non-reflection cover is going to win because the Collector P took Lady Prime. Clip on Comics says, give it to Trev. Robin says, artwork? What?
We're not voting on the artist.
Evil Mike says it's 4-5-3. Canned Onion says, I'm not seeing reflections. This whole cover is a reflection, so I don't understand. You're not seeing one on Lady Prime's cover, and at the top of
But if
Cosmic
nobody
Ghost
knew
Rider
who this
Dome-
was, they wouldn't have known that.
What are you talking about if they don't know who this was?
If
If anyone has stepped in front of a mirror where it bends, they've seen this reflection. Fanboy 4, Trev 5, Lady 3. Oh my!
It wouldn't make sense if it was anybody but Mirror Master. But because
What
it's
do you
Mirror
mean?
Master, you kind of get it right off the bat.
I mean, true. Oh,
Well, it's how it's drawn as a reflection. Oh, wait. Mike says it's 5-5-3.
it's
Uh-oh.
fine.
Let's see. I got to make sure Logan didn't vote twice.
Logan came in, voted for you.
Wait.
Oh, he voted
No,
for
no,
me.
no, no. No, Logan voted Trev to start with. Canned Onion Gaming says I just woke up. But one of Logan's original votes was for Trev. So
But did he write Trev?
write the name one time, everybody. Just the name.
Just the name.
I'm going to give it to Trev because Logan has multiple votes on there. I don't know if he thinks one is for him and then Brody doing one, but I have to do your username. Sorry.
And I can hear them. Sorry.
Logan is a little funny because I'll pretend to be mad at him, but he takes it seriously. He does not like being in trouble. So,
Mike
Logan,
didn't count it because it was more than one word the first time.
that was a comment. It didn't count as previous,
Thought that
or he
was
thought
funny.
that. I think it was still in the thing. I'm going to give it to Trev because I called him Trey earlier. And,
Because you got a kiss butt.
I mean, he is one of my favorite human beings.
I better be. You got me all over you.
No, it would have been funny if he's like, I really hate the guy.
All right. Wait, Mike says the count is accurate. he thought that was a comment and didn't count as previous. So, okay, all right. If that's the case, then just to make his stream even more confusing or chaotic, we'll do the half point system. Trev and I split that last round then. Or we can do most up to 7, Trev, and then if y'all are tied at the end, I'm gonna say y'all because ain't nobody voted for me. However, I don't know. We'll do it till the show ends. We'll figure it out. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
What did it say? What does JR say when Sid Vicious messes up?
Oh, this is live. This is live, pal. He's like, let me do that over again. He's like, this is live, pal. A wrestler was messed up during his promo, and so he's like, let's cut it off and let's restart it. He's like, no, this is live, pal.
There ain't no going back.
Canned Onion Gaming says, did you fix your thumbnail and the theme song to have Trev in it so he could sit on Lady Prime's lap? Wait, what? No.
It needs to be fanboy sitting on Trevor's lap.
No, I didn't. I did not update the title screen. So yes, and Troy made sure to point it out very, very early that I already messed up. So even Mike says we'll settle it with the fight to the death. All right, so that's 3 rounds.
4 for Fanboy Prime, but demand a recount. I demand a recount.
Gosh.
No.
Now wait. So wait, I didn't win? I mean, I didn't tie? Is that what you're saying, Trev?
That's what I'm counting. I'm counting his count before Logan said his last one was accurate, I think.
That's what I mean. She is flaunting for the Trev shirt.
It's all good.
We need a bonus round between the two. There can only be one. That is my favorite episode of was it C Lab, whatever, or Sequest, whatever?
Yeah, C Lab 2021.
Yes. There can only be one. I literally hated that show before that episode, and then after that, I couldn't stop laughing watching it. There you go, Trey. And it's 2 now.
That show was ridiculous.
Yes,
a lot of those shows were.
They're hard watches until you got hooked on it. Yeah. Like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, hated it. And then there's an episode where they have an enlarging ray, and what's his name uses it on his crotch. But not only does his junk grow, the crabs that are in his pubes grow, and that's what got hooked me on the show. All right, Trev, you were up this round.
What the neighbor Carl? Whenever Carl shows up,
yes,
Prime A. All right, we'll bring out a big gun for somebody.
For Robin. Robin, here's a big gun.
And Robin.
Throw it at her.
Lay it on her.
Miko Suion. We got some Storm Shadow reflection in the sword.
Nice.
I like it.
For those in the chat, Robin, who don't understand why this cover is significant, why the reflection is significant, would you care to explain?
What do you mean?
That's his arch nemesis. It's Snake Eyes versus Storm Shadow, right?
Robin, do you know about G.I. Joe?
Yeah, do you know about G.I. Joe? There you go. Okay, now
she would know some basics about that, but I don't know. Robin knows more comics than you think.
What is the deal with Storm Shadow being on the good guys at some point and then being on Cobra? What's the deal?
He's just for himself.
Gotcha.
He gets manipulated and then he gets betrayed. So
my G.I. Joe love and knowledge is all from the toys. We rarely ever had the cartoon showing in our area, like the syndication and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It never really picked up. So I've seen a handful of G.I. Joe episodes. Never really read the comic because, once again, it was just something that didn't arrive in the shops that were here during the time period. The few issues I have I bought after the fact, and it's got Transformers in it. So
yeah,
I read that as micro. It was like,
Cobra's always stabbing each other in the back. That's Cobra. Yeah.
As far as toys go, Cobra had the best vehicles.
Oh yeah.
G.I. Joe had cool vehicles.
I was insane. I I mean, I'd go as far as to say I had everything G.I. Joe ever made.
You had every GI Joe ever made?
Pretty much. I mean, there was if it was on the shelf, I grabbed it.
Man, that's awesome.
It
I'm
was the
jealous
only
of your
thing I
childhood.
really collected. So I collected everything.
Do
Wish I
you
would
have
have kept a lot of it. Do what?
Do you have siblings? Did you have to share with them?
I had a brother that was 6 years older, so no. I got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that was handed down, and got to get away with a lot more shit.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. No toys in Finland. We had Action Force. It was not called GI Joe here. Yes, I knew that. I did know that. Evil Mike says, my love for GI Joe was only in my childhood. Stayed there. Never read an issue or have watched it any after the 80s. Gotcha. I know a little thanks to Comics Fan. There you go. Miko is a strong contender. There you go.
And I was very happy with the movies, both of them. I thought they were a little corny, not the best written, but fits right in.
Sometimes it's hard to bring those properties to the live screen or the big screen because I don't know. You want to still be true to what the original content was, but it's hard because it was a cartoon and it was for kids. It's like, how do you explain an adult? Yeah.
How do you bring the adults in it that are going to pay the money?
They're gonna be Evil Mike says, I did enjoy the movies and sad we didn't get a third. Well, we got a third.
It's coming.
The guys movie.
Another one's coming after this last Transformers movie. They basically hinted that there's a cross universe happening.
Yeah, they're gonna do a shared universe for better or worse.
I love it. Just like the comics, man. The comics did it right. Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah, I'm behind on all that too. So I was thankful to win your birthday giveaway. No, I had a few Transformer issues. Most of the ones I had were 1 in 10s because by the time I got to the shop I do go to, they sold out the regulars and I'd have to buy one behind the counter. But now I have one. Was it 1 through 10 you sent?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be reading that, catching up. I like the G.I. Joe movies, but yes, they were a bit over the top. Evil Mike would want a realistic version of G.I. Joe, but with the villain gimmicks. I just want the Cobra's vehicles. Give me a live action version of Cobra's vehicle. My cousin, the one vehicle I didn't have that my cousin had, I was so jealous. He had the Cobra Condor, big old white, and then split it into two. Like, oh man. I had so my mom sent us, it was one trip. We went to Corpus to the mall there when you could still go to the mall and buy toys. And I got the Thunderclap. Is that what it is? It's
the rolling one, the big rolling one.
It's not huge, but it split off into 3 vehicles. It's like the lead was hauling the other 2, and then you would drop the middle piece, and it was like a rocket launcher type thing. And then the other 2 were like little tanks. My brother got the Rolling Thunder, big old green vehicle. Like
that's what I'm thinking of. That you were
that one opened up into the huge rocket launcher. The Thunderclap opened up into like a big gun,
right.
and you would pull the thing, and the bullet would come out. And so my grandfather didn't want my cousin not to get anything, and he got the Cobra Condor, and that was just so jealous.
Yeah. Everybody was jealous of him.
I got the wrong one. What's up, Super Russ?
Russell.
Oops, wrong highlight. Super Russ, morning, y'all. Super Russ and myself and Lady Prime will be going live later today, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Russ there on his coast. Because we will be talking about WrestleMania 41. We're just going to do some wrestling talk. And
I have a lot of thoughts and opinions.
I'm going to do it from
everybody's up in arms about it.
About certain things. Yeah, I'm going to do it on this channel just because I have the viewers and I haven't really put content on the other channel yet. But we'll do that later. I haven't put forgot to set the stream and everything.
Night 2 3 times already. No.
Damn.
The dishes have not been done. Laundry's behind.
I've been doing serious homework.
The child's not fed.
Yeah, always starving.
I got my notes right here. Okay, this is serious.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I'm doing it on this channel. This channel, Robin. Other channel, I did a wrestling channel. It's just FBP Wrestling. So all it has is shorts on it right now.
When I have this spiral, it's no joke.
The Golden Girls.
Hey, Golden Girls. Yes.
I love the Golden
Lady Prime, this is supposed to be a cover battle.
Okay,
You have spent the last 10 to 20 minutes
No,
talking about G.I.
You've
Joe.
gone on a rant before for 20 minutes, and I don't say nothing, okay? I don't say nothing. Okay, I
She
let
says
you.
2 words. What are you doing? Oh, my God.
It made me laugh because I did see a video on Instagram earlier this week about the worst fan reactions to the draft picks, and number one was a fan reacting to drafting Patrick Mahomes. This is why this team will never win a Super Bowl. So yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
And someone put in the comments, and I did like it. This is why I don't trust fans. They're all idiots.
Wrestling fans are the worst. So.
Wrestling fans are the worst.
Alrighty. This is my cover.
Oh, she hadn't even shown hers yet.
No,
No, you were first this round.
you were first.
That's how far behind we are. I mean, that's how long I talked about G.I. Joes. Clark Kent's glasses are reflecting Mon-El.
Nice.
I like Wellbore's take. Oh, you were FBP Wrestling unsub.
Immediately.
Thanks, Wellbore. I knew I could always count on you to unsub. That's all you're gonna show. That's it.
Bored.
Because it's not a good cover. I've got the Amazing Spider-Man number 45 or Legacy number 486. Just keep the Legacy number, Marvel, please. The main image is actually the reflection of Spider-Man swinging through the city. Well, I'm here for you. Thanks, Wellbore.
Let me see.
This is what a reflection cover looks like, just so you know.
And I tried to look for Spider-Man. I was like, okay, like Mike had said, water, glasses, anything. And I was,
The city buildings, yeah.
yeah.
Evil Mike says, I sub, but most likely will not watch, but hey, sub. No worries, Evil Mike. I appreciate it. That's the
Thanks for
comic
being
book
specific.
right there. I'm kind of glad that that's like kind of died off where everybody just gives sub for sub. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't care about subs. But thank you if you do sub. Everybody was like, oh, just put shorts out. Just put shorts out. Your sub count will bump up. Your sub count will bump up. But it doesn't really matter because your video count
Still counts.
it doesn't go up. It's like you have your fans. Just concentrate on those people that watch you.
That
know?
actually like the
That's-
content you put out.
That's real community. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me get off this soapbox and sit down.
But see, with mine, because I wish I could just, so you could focus on that.
It's done in the old
Yeah.
annual style where the Superman would have a image of Superman and then it would do the little stories off to the side. It's a callback to that.
Oh, that's the annual.
do we want-
annual 10?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Trev?
What year is that? Is that
That's got to
2000?
be 2007.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 2007 annual. It's when they're doing the Last Son storyline where Richard Donner wrote with Jeff Johns. It's the introduction of Zod's son and the Kent's Clark and Lois adopt him basically, and they named him Christopher Kent because of Christopher Reeves had passed away, or I think he'd passed away already by this point. And I thought it was a good homage. I thought that was I think it's better than Jonathan Kent.
I like
the
Jonathan
son.
Kent because he remembers his dad. That way.
I liked him as a kid. I'm not a
Well,
fan of him aged
yeah.
up.
The aged up, I wasn't a fan of either.
I hate the whole story, how it happened. Bendis. Superman is not Superman in that story. Bendis just, oh yes, I'm going to allow you to go off with your mother and my father, who was just a villain, for the sake of the story, and so I can get to this point instead of explaining it and making it make sense. Like Superman did some things that Superman would not have done in that story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a fan of it. I'm already a fan. See how much of a friend and brother I am? Well, thank you. I'm not. Are you talking to me or somebody else? Does anyone have Twitch in here? I have a Twitch. I haven't used it in a while. I'm not sure what the count is. What's the official count, Mike? I see a lot of Trevs.
Yeah. I think
Trev took it. I'll put Trev's leaving so he can put on his Fanboy Prime shirt.
I need to get a good. I need to figure out where you got that from, and then get a good face picture, a good headshot.
You do have Twitch. Can you follow me, Pete? Robin's Buys and DIYs. Robin,
Who has?
give me $30 and I'll think about it. Okay, I'm gonna put that Trev won that round.
Yeah, Trevalicious got it.
What the hell did you call him?
Trevalicious.
You see?
Clearly, you don't watch. You didn't watch their Sunday night.
No.
Clearly, you
I'm
did
just
not.
saying that you're saying that in front of your husband, who's wearing the Trev shirt. Never mind. It doesn't have to make sense.
You guys are gonna fight over me.
Yes. So you might have helped it, but you might be the demise
This
of
is-
this war team.
Oh.
This is my Viagra shirt.
He had superpowers
Wait,
apparently.
like-
that means you're like looking down and getting.
Can I take the shirt off, babe? No, leave it on.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Shh.
No,
You're right.
no, hold on. Shh, quiet.
Good
I'm trying to
Lord.
listen to Trev's stream. Why would you? Family.
What has this turned into? What's going on?
Oh,
Oh
Man.
God.
Robin will be the next guest, and we will treat her just the same.
He's
Do
gonna-
this to everybody. Okay?
Also
There-
with Lady Prime making all those same demands. I'm here now. Start the show. Or I'm here now. Start over. 22. What is up?
It's not 22.
22. For me personally, of the people who I interact with in the comic book community, and watch, it's Texas is the most people, and then the next is Alabama with bottom tier 22 and Bryant being in that area. So what is it? I have comic issues. Yeah, it's just funny. But I would never want to visit Alabama in my lifetime ever again.
Wow. I feel the daggers coming at you. Let me move out of there.
And 22's not a Bama fan; he's an Auburn fan. So it's just the state is what I'm talking about. So. All right, you're up. Round 5. He did say that if she asked him to wear the shirt. If she asked him
He's like,
shirt.
never mind.
It's the shirt on.
You know what shirt? What shirt do I wear?
Viagra shirt. Now you're not a brother.
He said, "Shut your mouth."
Man, and I just moved that to the filing cabinets where you were looking. That was actually on a random box. That's good. Take your fingers off that DC Universe logo. Let them see that. Yeah.
There we go. I don't have long fingernails.
Okay, so this cover, most of you have probably seen this cover.
Oh, let me put it closer because I can already hear Robin.
Where's the reflection?
Yeah.
Most of you have seen this cover, this comic, this issue, but it's the black cover where it says the death of Clark Kent, and it's got the hollow foil in it. But the regular release, your street release, if you will, was the white cover, and then this just happened to be able to find it in a DCU logo.
Yep.
Not a great
Lucky.
condition DCU. I believe it
Yeah. It
looks like it's got some foxing on it and whatnot, so I have to get a better copy. Yeah, that's a good
It's a
reflection.
perfect copy for a sketch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's a
Proud of
good.
myself.
That's a good pick. I'm
I was like,
Leah.
I got it, and I was like, I put it.
I'm not even going to call you Lady Prime, Leah. I have not been proud of you in a long time, but you picking that cover.
He didn't even compliment me after we had our son. He didn't even say that. Like, oh, I'm so proud of you. You know, we did good work. We did nothing.
Somebody sketched Trev's head on that shit. Oh man, this stream is terrible. Oh, this is why we don't get any viewers.
Yeah, Mike, get a sketch of my head on there.
Robin's buys and DIYs. I'm a legend. Laugh out loud. Shameless plug. Sleepy Reader 666. What's the plug for? What am I missing? Other than having viewed his channel a few times, what was the reasoning for it? Comics fan, just plugging it. So does Lady Prime say, "Wow, you're so pretty," and looks at you, fanboy, when you wear that shirt? She doesn't even. No eye contact is allowed. Not,
No eye contact and no kissing on the mouth.
her eyes are darting around. She's trying to make eye contact with everything. The wrestling video got
Pretty woman rules up in here. What the heck?
Robin says the wrestling video got good views. It's a good view count. And I think it was because it followed somebody else's video, but it's not a good view time count on it. It's not a good time count, so it doesn't matter. All that matters is those who watched it to the end, or those who watched and commented. That's all that matters to me. You're trying to get the blanket?
No headphones.
Oh, I don't know where that. Yeah.
Oh, he needs viewers. Okay. Thanks, Comic Fan. I will go back and check him out. I interacted with him on what is it? Dr. Silver Age's live stream or whatever. My reflection cover is Batman, Superman. I'm sorry, I just said that wrong. Superman, Batman #2. I believe this is the original cover. It is Superman and Batman reflected in the blood. This cover is completely fake. Superman would never bleed, and Batman would never be the one consoling Superman. This is just kind of sick to myself for using this cover. It's Ed McGuinness art, so everyone in the chat will crap on this cover and say it's not good. You're trying to figure out the reflection?
I see it.
Okay. The main image is the reflection.
But I was looking at Superman.
Superman Batman #2, one of the greatest Superman Batman storylines of all time, but it's mainly a Superman. This is mainly a Superman title. Batman just tags along. That's how I feel about it. They're more Superman centered stories. At least early on, while Jeff Loeb was writing it, because it's Superman. The first story, Public Enemies, is dealing with fighting President Lex, Superman villain. The next major story is Supergirl's introduction, Superman thing, and then the last story, well, not the last story, but I guess it's Jeff Loeb's last major story. I think there's 4. Is Mr. Mxyzptlk playing with the multiverse or whatever, and so at least when Jeff Loeb was writing it,
Bizarro, and Bat Zorro.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Waiting for the truthful fanboy Prime. What does that mean? That I'm a great collector piece that Superman wants to be Batman.
Yeah, right.
Well,
nobody wants to be Batman. Batman's just Batman because he has to be Batman.
Robin's buys of the eyes. Can you hold it upside down, please?
I like his art.
McGuinness?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see where people wouldn't like it depending on the tone of the book. But the way Jeff Loeb, especially on this title, even on his Superman run, he wrote Superman fun and it just works. I wouldn't want a completely serious Superman story kind of drawn with that artwork, but like fun, like great entertainment. I think it works out real good. Robin's buys and DIY says it's not a reflection. It absolutely is a reflection.
It's a reflection in blood.
Yeah. Here's his hand. And here's where it's actually taking place back here where you can't see it and you see the reflection. Now, ask me to make the science work on it. I can't, but it's a reflection.
Okay, that's his hand, but how is his reflection when you...
Well, see, there's a mirror there, and this is reflecting off the image of the mirror where they're at. Well, you see the reflection of his hand. See, look. And you got to remember, reflections deal with where the person's standing, your angle of it.
Oh, you know what? Now I see it. Okay,
it works.
Never mind. It works. I see how it is now. I had to relook at Superman's position.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You'd be looking at positions. Trev, you're last this round.
All right. I got to show my girl at least once. Some Dr. Aphra.
Is she magic based or what?
No, that's just an artifact that they're fighting over, and they're both reaching for it. Yeah,
like a crystal type thing.
Mm-hmm.
A Kyber crystal?
No.
Okay. I only know about that from the Star Wars novels I read. I have to tell you, I've not really followed much of Disney Star Wars. Do you read Dr. Aphra or
Oh yeah, dude, I love
Yeah.
Dr. Aphra.
it's
It's
really
amazing. She's basically Indiana Jones for the Star Wars universe. She's the smartest character in all of Star Wars. She
Mhm.
she thinks 2 or 3 steps ahead. She outthinks the Emperor, Vader, the
so it does take
rebels.
place during the
Yeah,
during
this takes place starts out a little bit before New Hope, and they're actually at
so
the
the
end of
dark
her
side.
second volume. She actually played a huge part in Hoth in
Oh, nice.
the rebels escaping Hoth.
Mhm.
So she actually they like weaved her into there to where she pretty much saved all of them, allowing them to have enough time to put up the shield generator to have the ion cannon and be able to start evacuations before the Empire even got there.
See, when I was reading the expanded universe novels before the Disney acquisition, I always enjoyed the novels that took place around the events of the movies. And it's like, it's a little subtle nod to the original trilogy and whatnot. So it does do a lot of that then, huh?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I mean, it's perfect. They were supposed to come out with the Vader series. They've been talking about it for years with Hayden Christensen, or at least the past year, ever since Ahsoka came out. And
Yeah.
in the Japanese announcements that they had, they announced like 12 movies and some series, a bunch of stuff. No Vader in there, and Vader, that during this time period before A New Hope, whenever the Emperor sending Vader out to kill all the remaining Jedi and stuff.
Yeah.
That's whenever Dr. Aphra comes in. So it's a perfect time to fit her into live action and no announcements. I'm like, damn. So
Gotcha.
hopefully one of these days.
Mike says that Andor super is good.
It's the first 2 episodes out, or first 3 episodes.
I haven't watched any of that. I tried to get it. I like The Mandalorian, but I didn't like Book of Boba Fett, and I kind of dropped off around that point. Trev, have you read the standalone Dr. Aphra novel?
No, I have not read the novel. The one Aphra novel, I have not. I need to.
Ken Onion says, you just want to see fanboys, man boobs, Robin. What? I was so into your Dr. Aphra chat, I did not pay attention to the chat. So I'm going to have to figure that out. She looks like Pat Benatar in one of her videos with the flight suit on. There you go. Do you have in your mind who would play Dr. Aphra? Or would you rather not play that?
Oh, God, what's her name? The chick that played Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
Because Dr. Aphra is part Asian.
Right.
She has that Asian ethnicity, and that chick, I think, is like half Asian. She's gorgeous.
22 Comics says, Fanboy Prime, you can have my vote. I'll be here in Alabama waiting for you. 22, when I do visit Alabama, I will be hitting you up so you can take me to the hot spots. Comic wise.
Sure.
Chloe
22
Bennett, thank you.
Chloe Bennett, yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Forgot her name. I haven't seen her in so long.
22, I'm back at work, so it's hard for me to catch your Monday live stream, the top 10 alternatives. But it's always fun in there. Always a good time. It's always fun to put 0 out of 20 because I don't have any of the books he shows. Or if I did have them, they were out of the collection a long time ago. Also, the Comically Comics podcast. I haven't watched it or listened in a while. They were covering something that I wasn't watching at the time, and I was like, I've got to put this on pause. But it'll put hair on your chest. So go check out that podcast, Comically Comics podcast. All right, 22. Just hit my PayPal up with that $20, and he did not. No, that was not paid for. That was not paid promotion. That was no paid promotion. Evil Mike has
like
a 4, 2, 3 count. Does that mean you won?
LP.
Trev?
LP won.
Is it?
That one, I think.
Were you? Oh, I see. Okay. Let me.
Starbucks. You're tired.
LP.
All right. Does that mean I'm first this round?
See
Simon.
Wade.
$20
like that. I did not know that was spelled like that. Oh, I missed the opportunity to do a 20. Send me $22. 22 joke.
wow.
It just said 20.
Amateur. Oh, Ollie would like to show a cover that we picked up.
This is Ollie's newest purchase. He wants to show that.
Yes.
So he got the Godzilla Hulk. He got 2 different covers. He likes this cover more. I said, well, don't read this one. Read the other cover so you can keep this in good shape.
Hi.
Go ahead, wave to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
He was mad that Godzilla and Hulk didn't fight, and I told him it wouldn't make sense.
It was
But-
more if Hulk met Godzilla.
It was if Hulk and Godzilla met.
Because Hedorah's in there, and Hulk and Godzilla were just teaming up fighting Hedorah.
Yeah, so that's basically what it is. Godzilla and Hulk team up to fight one of Godzilla's villains. So yeah.
And Hulk and Godzilla turns into the Hulk at some point.
But did you read it?
Yes.
Or you just looked at the pictures and
He
Okay.
said
okay.
we're big on getting him to read, and he's finally taken a liking to reading certain things. Dogman. Does he read Captain Underpants?
Captain Underpants.
Yeah. So like we're trying to get him on reading on his own. He can be lazy, and I know that's a reflection of parents, and so we got to be better with ourselves, like reading around him and stuff, bringing it out. But he's finally this year of school has been a lot different than the previous years. He's actually had teachers he liked, which is huge. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Evil Mike says, read Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Have you heard
He's
of
not talking about you being a wimpy. It's a series of books. the look he gave me.
What did he
22 Comics says his son has enjoyed the Zelda manga.
Ooh.
And then Evil Comics says Captain Underpants is super funny. He loves the animated.
I bought him some Star Wars books that they're like comic book based. They're for his age. I happened to find him at Goodwill.
Has he read those?
No, not yet.
Gotcha. Comics fan says Dogman is a huge hit. Yeah. The movie was terrible.
No.
He enjoyed it. He enjoyed the heck out of it. And he knew what was coming up, and he's like, "Oh, if this comes on." So, but I didn't enjoy it.
But it's okay.
Troy's reviews. Trev is in the lead. Lady Prime has 2 points, and everybody loves Fanboy Prime. I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman 195. I believe I used this cover when we did the Wings challenge. And the planes had wings, but it's a reflection of Wonder Woman flying right into that pilot's view.
He's about to obliterate him. What's going on?
Yeah. That's what he is. Hit the eject button, right?
What do you want to?
It is from a reference.
Isn't there movies of the Wimpy Kid? There is.
Yes, I know of one. I don't know if there's 2.
Yes.
Is there 2 or 1?
Fanboy is your nips in Trev's mouth on the shirt. That is.
Wow.
No, I'm laying it on his forehead. What's this one doing?
This one's on his.
Hold on. We can't.
Oh, yeah,
we
right
don't want to get taken off YouTube.
Damn Let's get a show. Let's get a show.
I just found a reference.
What's the reference?
Trev's thinking to himself, "Is like I had so many times
just
to leave
found
that
a-
stream. I should have. It only got worse and worse and worse."
I just found a
Yeah. So Wonder Woman 195, Adam Hughes cover. The reflection of the sun kind of makes the image harder to see, but yeah, good stuff.
What's the reference, Ollie? What'd you find?
Hulk says Hulk smash all monsters.
Oh, okay.
Attack-
Because of like destroy all monsters. So
monsters.
Ollie he likes this panel. He likes the reference to destroy all monsters, but instead of destroy, it says Hulk smash all monsters. So there you go. Oh, here's the other cover he got.
Oh yeah.
He got this one too. There we go. When we went to the shop, couldn't find them at all on the rack.
There was also a third one.
And someone was in there just chatting away, the shop owner, and I was like chatting away to the point I was annoyed by it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe they're friends.
There's more.
Maybe they're friends.
There's more.
Not talking about me.
No, yeah.
Yeah. I was
So,
like,
like,
talking about LP.
I didn't want to go up and interrupt their conversation.
Wait.
But Lady Prime and Ollie happened to look at a table set up near the back issues, and that's where we found
Yeah, that one.
the Hulk Godzilla books. I do want the cover that was shown on your stream. I don't know who it was. they showed the it looked like an old fight poster, the Thing in Godzilla.
Yes, Godzilla. Yes.
Great cover. Great cover.
That was a
And
great
this
one.
is what Godzilla turns into. Mega Hulk.
Oh yeah, so
What?
Godzilla, I guess Godzilla absorbs Hulk's gamma radiation, and so he becomes a Hulkzilla.
Hulkzilla.
So there you
Like
go.
he needed any more power.
Right, right.
And we got Helverine.
Helverine, what are you talking about?
Is he talking about this?
Oh, over there, gotcha.
Versus the Satan.
Helverine versus Satan. So
you
there you
should
go.
do a video of your comic book thoughts, Ollie.
Hulk,
There are
yeah.
7 Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. Man,
Oh, I didn't even know that. I just knew of one.
Doug agrees the first cover was better. Yeah, I agree. I like the Godzilla Hulk going into Godzilla's.
Yeah,
Mouth.
he liked that. I knew he
The
was gonna
problem
like
with
that
it
one.
though is the size disparity, so it's hard to make a great cover. But he liked that one too, and I said, "We'll get that one. You read this one. Keep your other one in good shape." All right, Trev, you're up.
Let's bring another big gun.
That Hulk reflection of Hulk.
That's Hulk reflected off of Wolverine's claws. It is a
Oh.
homage to what book is that homage? I'm gonna say, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ollie, your favorite Wolverine costume is which one?
Brown and
He
yellow.
likes the Earth Tones costume.
The brown and yellow. The
Yeah.
brown suit's the best.
What? Deadpool.
But look at the
But well,
Wolverine.
wearing his
Wolverine wearing Deadpool's
Wolverine right.
uniform.
Now they body switch.
they
Costume
body switch. Yeah, they costume switch. Is any Legend of Zelda fans in the chat right now? Ollie wants to show off one other thing. Trev, I'm not meaning to take away from your cover. It's just
Oh, heck yeah.
he will stand here until he gets to show it. Ollie created another Hinox.
This
Did-
time it's not long. It's big.
Oh, you bulked him up, is what you're saying.
And he can open his mouth.
Wow.
Oh, you even have stuff in his mouth. Okay, yeah.
That's like, man, you've improved so much.
And the pig nose.
And he's got the pig
Right.
nose, got his eye.
The horn.
His eye, his teeth.
His
Great job.
You know what you need to do? You need to put that little wood piece on there that you have to break off their leg when you
yeah.
fight them.
Yeah, there's that. I don't know if there's a Hinox that ever wears one, but
Well, yes, there is. You got to fight them on
In
the
the
island.
it's a blue Hinox.
Well, I understand it's a blue Hinox, but
Yeah, get it
Yes.
right.
oh yeah, thanks.
I'll add
Thanks.
more accessories.
Evil Mike says it looks just like him. Great job, Ollie. Robbins buys and DIY says so many details. Otaku tour guide. Good morning.
Good
He says
morning.
Ollie. Madam says that's incredible. Cool, Ollie.
Ole.
22 says nice. Robin says that's terrible.
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. She says, wow, you're amazing.
You know better to believe your dad, right?
She says you're amazing at that.
Oh.
Evil Mike says love Zelda.
Wow, you Robin.
All right. Trev, did you need to show your cover again? Do you feel like I stole your time?
No.
He will stand there. He's learning patience. We'll say that.
Yeah.
He's learning patience. Mom.
It's not
I'm
us.
talking to your dad. I hear that one. Robin says, get him, Ollie. Robin says, fanboy. All right. And your reflection cover, that's not a reflection cover? Let's see it.
I forgot what I picked. Oh, okay.
There
Ah,
we go.
That's good.
Wait, what?
That's good.
What is that? Is that Green Lantern?
No, it's
Mm-mm.
Red Hood and the Outlaws. It is what is her name? Well, whatever her name is, acts is reflecting the Red Hood. I can't remember which one she is.
Is
Say it one more.
that one of the Amazons?
Yes, because it's supposed to be the Trinity, but like an evil version of them, I guess. Red Hood. It's Bizarro, Red Hood, and
Starts with an A.
starts what?
Starts with an A.
It's not Artemis, right?
Is that Artemis? No. I figured it would be Artemis. Artemis is always the one that always kind of like goes bad.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
It is Artemis. Okay, well there you go,
Yeah.
Artemis. There you go. I don't know who I was thinking it was then, but yes, Artemis. It's it's the reflection of the Trinity. The title itself. Madam says that certainly qualifies. Yes, it does, but she pulled some
He just wants to be a hater.
she pulled
He's-
some disqualified books up earlier. What, hold it?
Oh, my
You're
bad.
gonna- we're
Doc.
about to show them all off.
I'm so sorry.
Set it on the floor so the dog can get it.
I was gonna go grab a tissue because I could feel.
Ollie, bring mama tissue.
Can you bring me a tissue?
I got you. I have to say one more thing.
Evil Mike says it is Artemis. She's the more warlike
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
She's always like the crazy one.
Yeah. But you need one of those in your group.
Yeah.
Because when it goes down, you're gonna rely on somebody.
That's the one that's gonna go balls to the wall. Like,
I know I mentioned it. I'm watching that show, The Last Kingdom, again. I don't know if anybody's ever watched it, but the main character has like an interesting dynamic with the king. It's like he's always in trouble, but like the king recognizes his value because he can't trust him because it's like it's dealing with the Saxons and Danes, like that time period. And your main character is of both worlds. He was born a Saxon but raised by Danes, and then he goes on to help the Saxons. But he doesn't let go of like the old ways, the old gods and whatnot. And so really interesting dynamic with between him and the king. And there's it ties in with some of the true history. Like you got King Alfred, King Edward, whatnot. And then you have the main character, Uhtred Ragnarsson. What's up, three good nerds? Good morning. Another Texas brother right there.
Oh, Justin.
Hope you're doing well, Justin.
yeah, Tejas in the house.
I'm basing my vote on the fact that Fanboy is wearing the shirt and he has 0 points so far. So this is a pity vote. If you would have heard the story of the shirt, you would understand that I don't mind anything pity.
no.
Pity vote.
Lady Prime, are we going to go to All In this summer?
I don't know. Ollie James wants to go. He's been wanting to go to another wrestling show.
It's in Justin's neck of the woods.
Is that in? Oh, it's in Dallas.
Yeah, Arlington or whatever. Well, where's the new baseball field at? Is it officially in Arlington?
Not Arlington. I don't think.
Right. They moved because the ballpark was in Arlington.
Yeah.
Is it Irving?
He says Arlington.
He says Arlington. Well, there you go.
He knows he's the season ticket holder.
Right. Trev, you have won the comic cover battle. So congrats. Oh, it is right next to the old ballpark. I need to put a sound effect of a crowd in here and
Or like people coming up and like standing ovation.
Trev wins.
I'll do that one.
Trev wins, but honestly, we all win, Trev. And
We do. We do.
you've
Because of
helped
that shirt, we all win.
Because I let everybody get to bask in the glory of this shirt. What did you
started
do?
with I let everybody in, and then I just
Why not say
put your headphones on, Ollie.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Lady Prime, I'm gonna let you go first because I want to argue. Well, and I tell you what, Trev, do you want to show the ones you didn't get to show? Says no isolation covers, Trev.
No, my isolation is put away right now. I didn't dig that deep.
That's the problem with that's the problem with the cover battles is you're gonna pull these books out, and if you don't put them up right away, they're gonna sit around for a while. And I know
Exactly.
this because I'm putting up like 7 to 8 cover battles
Like
instead of just doing it right after the stream.
Yeah, I usually do it once a month. I put it
There you go.
into a box that's a sort box. But yeah, when
Yeah.
you got 50 short boxes, I went through about 10 short boxes.
I mean, that's all you can do.
We got this one. It's a different reflection. You know, it's them in their suits in the mirror.
See, that's why I didn't pull out some because it wasn't a true reflection. Is
Right.
that what issue is this?
132.
132. Okay. So they're back on speaking terms again? They love each other again?
I don't know about that,
Gotcha.
but they are on speaking terms. Got some Sandman with
That's
the burning
good.
house.
That's good.
let her out so Ollie can take her. Bub,
Super Rest says, I've got to head out. See y'all later for the WrestleMania stream. Yes, sir.
Here's
ready?
another iffy one.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I've
Like,
always
it's
said
like
they
a
are-
duality, like a reflection of his duality, basically, because they're kind of opposites.
they are a reflection of one another. One is complete order, one is complete chaos,
Oh.
and they're both as insane. Batman is insane when it comes to being detail oriented and whatnot.
You-
And
Let's get crazy.
I am not Batman.
no, I'm not giving you that much credit, but I'm just saying the detail.
Okay, I see bats there. There you go. The glare had to move. That's a good cover. What is that?
Is that
Batman,
Bane?
one bad day, Bane.
Oh, no.
Nice. It's a good Bane
I
cover.
actually enjoyed this one. You know,
Nice.
some of those one bad days weren't that good.
Right. I gotta get to. I'll go look for that cover for you. I know you're a Bane fan.
Okay,
Catwoman.
before I go take my dirty dog out,
What are you gonna say?
what Zelda monster should I make?
What Zelda monster should you make? A Lafazel. Is that how you say
It's
it?
a Lizalfo.
Lazaffle.
Here's one of the Lady Primes. This is an iffy one because it's
Sure.
reflection, but it's not. It's like portals, reflection into different.
What book is that?
This is Black Adam.
Okay.
setting. This is whenever he becomes Bolt,
Gotcha.
because that's White Adam becoming Bolt right there.
Magic.
You would have counted magic. You would have counted it.
Magic
And then of
is real.
course the GOAT reflection cover.
Yeah!
Yes, definitely. Everybody.
Hulk
Brian
versus
will be
Wolverine.
live 10 a.m.
Well,
Eastern
It's
time.
my favorite
14.
cover of all time right there. This book got me to collecting comics.
Nice.
Ollie gives it a thumbs up.
And a 9.8. But that's not your original
Yeah.
copy.
It's
No. I paid a little bit more for that because that's an expensive book.
Right. Definitely.
Hulk
I've been thinking about it,
versus
like,
Wolverine.
You want to sit with me?
Why is the Hulk?
when am I like
gray?
transitioning to
Because they're
buying more
20.
expensive books in my collection? Because I'm like a dollar book guy, but that just creates
More on
bulk.
my lap.
And
Yeah.
that's more for reading. Like, I feel like I'm at the point to transitioning to like not investing in comics. I do my investing with the market, but to holding on to things that do have value and retain value, so that when I am done with it, when I don't need it in my collection anymore, hey, I can get something back for it, maybe a little bit more back for it than I put in. So, Brian, everybody saying who is Austin Light? Who is Austin Light? There you go. I'll allow Brian the opportunity to speak.
Go biscuit.
Go ahead, Lady Prime.
But
I think you should have used this cover. I think it's a fantastic cover. That's from your actual collection.
This is actual, yeah.
Man Thing
You see
reflecting Hulk.
Hulk. That was from my collection. This one I wasn't sure because of
It's a perfect with that shirt. That Man Thing is perfect.
this. 'Cause it's a
I looked at her shirt. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What?
Totally forgot. Oh man.
I didn't go with this one because I was like, a skull doesn't really have
The ability to reflect.
because
Yes.
it's a
Yeah.
skull. So
But is it magic?
is it magic? Because we're so I didn't go with this one.
That's the
Robin
catch
said,
all
oh, I
term.
really like the Man Thing cover. Magic. Madam likes the Swamp Thing.
Another one I used, or what didn't use, it was in my babies. Was this one?
No, he's fighting a Superboy from another dimension or another time stream or something. It's not a reflection.
But it's if you're looking at one another, they're the same.
It looks like a mirror image of him. Yes, I get it.
You're
Get it.
battling yourself. Future
Canned
self.
Onion says yes, she has fanboy tattooed on her butt. Robin does or Lady Prime?
I believe Robin does.
Because if it's never mind. It's a big canvas.
Wow. Wow.
Another one.
Oh my God.
The canvas wasn't that big when we started dating.
It was
I
always
mean, it was
there.
big. It was always there. It's
It was
just-
there.
Unlike Scrooge McDuck, my treasure has grown.
You're the worst human being alive. But yes, this was another cover.
That's good.
My maybe baby.
I was trying to think of Superman covers that had reflections. You did a good job of finding Superman covers.
I know.
I forgot about this one. That's good.
This was all. and my
Nice,
voice.
nice slap
my-
him.
Like a big canvas. Yep.
Got a lot to work with, and this is my last one. But this one's gonna be hard to see, but you can see the reflection in. It's
It
hard.
is, yeah, in the eye.
Yeah.
I felt like it was gonna come hard to show off on camera. But
right.
those were my maybe babies.
Oh my gosh.
Here were the ones I set aside for the battle. I still have more. This is Action Comics 960. Superman and Wonder Woman are fighting Doomsday, and in the reflection of her shield, I didn't take it out of the bag, but you can see Doomsday and Superman reflected. This is early Rebirth. This is when Dan Jurgens was on the Action Comics title. Man, it was so good. So good. Bendis ruined a lot for me. Aquaman 15, also Rebirth era. They find Black Manta's helmet, and they're reflected in the lens.
Awesome.
Got
Where's the
JS
slapping video? And he said the wrestling channel.
I've got the JSA 53. It'd be easier if I took them out of the bags, but doing it so quick. Crimson Avenger is reflected in the pool of blood after shooting Ted Grant. Maybe this would be better. There you go. You got to see it a little bit better.
There we go.
That's that. There we go.
The wrestling channel is just a channel of Lady Prime doing moves
should
of Fanboy Prime.
Dedicate a whole.
Oh, man. We are going to do that now. I got a Holiday Bash cover, Superman reflected in the ornament. It's a terrible, terrible Superman.
Good Lord.
Awful.
That might be the worst Superman I've ever seen.
It might be. It's
Yeah.
bad.
Like what? Like it looks like he got a whole like face restructure.
Okay, so
Kind of
I
like Jay
couldn't
Leno.
know.
Superman to you.
A little bit.
This is a reflection cover, but I can't make it out what the monster's ripping open.
I guess
An elevator.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
a robot
No, disgustable.
biscuit.
This is another one. I
Here's
couldn't figure
Johnny.
out. Other than Superman, I mean, other than Bizarro is like in a tube of water, like how they have the healing tube in Star Wars or something like that, or a cloning tube, something like that. I couldn't figure it out fully. You know what? Let me take this one because the glare is gonna. It's also a Red Hood and the Outlaws cover. As you can tell, he's reaching out, and you can see the reflection. Like it's Bizarro in the tube, and the glass is reflecting him.
Mm, yeah.
And Artemis and Red Hood on the outside. You get what I'm saying? I can't figure it out fully. I know there's water there. I was thinking of like Luke in the healing chamber after being found on Hoth. No, yeah, is it that?
But isn't the S backwards? Because on the reflection, shouldn't it be regular S?
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
No, but it should be the reflection should have it regular. is what he's
Oh, I
saying.
get what you're saying.
That's a good point. There's an error there.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's if you. No, it's got to be from the inside because you see his arms.
So, yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, I'm not going to use it. JSA reflected on the pool. I need to buy that. Breaking the fourth wall. Yes, I thought about you, Comics Fan, whenever I pulled that one out. So Comics Fan is doing a collection of like the breaking of the fourth wall books. So a lot of times, you know, what the hell? The trade dress is affected by the issue. So like this one, the trade dress is reflected in the pool of blood, but it's not. It's not there on the actual thing. So he's saying it's breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I still don't know if that's a reflection. Okay, there's another reflection we couldn't figure out.
It's an eye.
I don't. Maybe the poison ivy part of the reflection is artist interpretation. Maybe the reflection, like, because you could see Adam reflected in the eyeball, and it's like the person's looking down at him. I figured that out, but I don't get why poison ivy's there. Other than that's just the artist finding a place to draw poison ivy.
Or maybe she has somebody captured, and he's hanging from that person's eyeball, and then she's pointing up at that person.
Maybe so. Yeah, this one hurt my eyes. Did you?
He was like, I can't stare at it anymore.
I can't look at it. I've got Superman reflected off of the Persuader's axe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. This one, it's real hard to see the reflection, so I set it off to the side. But in Spider-Man's goggles, Mary Jane is reflected, but you can't really see it, especially with the bag on there. I don't know who Green Lantern is reflected, but once again, the eyeball. This is whenever I had the eyes challenge in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Rayner. And another small reflection.
Is it in her goggles?
Yes, and I can't remember what it is. Is it just the reflection of the rest of the room? Here's a Middleton Supergirl cover. I don't know who that character is, but Supergirl is reflected off the face,
I guess.
the helmet. On this one, that's our germ.
That one's hard.
It's real hard to see what's reflected, but there's like a reflection of the rest of the room in her goggle up here. And then my last one, Catwoman 52, Adam. No, is it Adam Hughes? Might be, but Black Skull is reflected in Catwoman's goggles. This may be the issue. This may be the issue
right there.
Say that again.
That's a great one right there. You should use that.
Yeah, looking at it right now, I'm like, I should have used this one. I think that's the issue where she kills him or shoots him, whatever. Where he dies, but he comes back. Because I believe he comes back as a Black Lantern.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how he comes back to life after that. Trev, were you completely uncomfortable with this stream once the shirt came out?
No. I feel highly represented on this.
Oh, man. So, yeah. I don't have to hide this in my videos anymore now that I've debuted it.
He doesn't have to hide it anymore. He's going to wear it out.
Yeah, he's in the tube seeing through, and his reflection is coming back at him. That's what Mike says. So, but Wellbore says his reflection is backwards because of the S. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. That is a good point. I don't know. I'm gonna do some investigating, but cool stuff. Well, thank you, Trev, for hanging out this morning. I appreciate it. You've always been a fan of the channel, and I appreciate your support of it. Always appreciate your support of Ollie James over there. I believe that was, well, it's not your first comment, but it was one of your first early comments. I think I even made a video about it where you talked about how you liked the idea of sharing the community with them, and that's kind of lost, but appreciate that. You say anything?
Here are the choices you can pick for what animal I want
Regular voice.
for Zelda. A Bokoblin, a Moblin, and a Lizalfo.
Oh, so you're offering to make
He wants the chat to help him decide.
a Bokoblin?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
A Moblin
A Moblin
and a Lizalfo.
and a Lizalfo.
What his next
What's his next one?
Pipe cleaner
Mike,
design.
you're the
You
Yeah,
Zelda guy.
Mike's the-
I
Let us
say-
know, Mike.
I say a Bokoblin because you dressed up as one a few years ago or a few months ago. Evil Mike says Moblin.
He says
Oh, what he says, or Link. Whoa.
Dude, Link, you got to do the shield and the sword and everything.
he'll do it
A
too.
Moblin,
Madam says the
Okay.
first one. But
a Bokoblin, a Boko, one of the smartest animals.
Neil also voted on Moblin, so
Mm.
there you
Okay,
go.
2 Moblin,
Yeah,
1 Link, and 1 Boko.
yeah. So you got to make all three.
Oh,
Even though Taku says Link.
someone. Okay, 2 Links and 2 Moblin.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to cut down the stream. That way, everybody can go to Brian's if you wish.
I'm surprised.
And thanks for hanging out, Trev. Appreciate it. Congratulations on your win, and congratulations on
Thanks,
your
y'all.
continued success with your channel, man. You always have good stuff, good content to hang out with on the Wednesday stream. Good stuff. So
It's
thank
all
you.
about just hanging out and talking to people, just having a good
That's it,
time.
man. That's it. Getting to hang out with people with comics that you don't normally get to hang out with. So
Yes,
Or
sir.
find new opinions, or open your eyes to something.
to new books. Yes,
yeah, to
definitely.
new books or new reads.
Open your
Alrighty.
eyes to these awesome shirts.
All right, guys. We're out of here. Have a good one.